Hey guys, so for today's video, we're gonna be testing out a bunch of brand new makeup. First things first, I wanna say, I don't know why, I have zero idea why my voice sounds raspy. I'm not sick or anything. I haven't been sick. Don't know, I just woke up and my voice is raspy today, which is so annoying. I hate talking because I hate the sound of me talking. Anyways, let's push forward and test out some new products. I really want to try out this primer by Tatcha. It's caught my eye ever since I received it in the mail. This is the Silk Canvas Primer, and it's really cool. It comes with this little scoop, so you can scoop it out. Since I am using my own foundation today and I don't have a new foundation to try, I figured let's try a new primer. Because you guys know I don't like to try a new primer and a new foundation at once. It's either one or the other. So yeah, let's go ahead. Let me use this little scooper. Scoop some out. I feel like I don't need too much. I don't want to overdo it. Let's try that amount. That might even still be a lot. Yeah, it's okay. I don't like that it's scented. I just don't like makeup that has fragrance. Other than that, I like the feel of it. It's silicone-y, but it has a little bit of this water, tiny bit of this water gel, very cooling consistency a little bit. Press it into my pores. So I'm gonna skip right into putting on some foundation. This is the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. Yeah, I almost forgot the name. Faux Filter Foundation in Baklava. So I'm really excited to try this. This is the new Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. This is apparently an ultra long wear concealer and I have it in the shade 2W. I did want the shade 3W, but I don't know, let's see how 2W. It's bright, but you know, I think I'll like it. So far I can tell that the consistency is thick. It's similar, almost I'm getting similar vibes to the Kat Von D concealer, but not quite as thick, but similar to that, a little bit pasty. So let's just go ahead and blend it out. I think I've heard that this concealer is full coverage, so I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, I can tell so far. It's actually reminding me a lot of the Kat Von D concealer. I haven't used the Kat Von D concealer in a while because I don't have my perfect shade in it. But I think I might like this one a bit better than the Kat Von D so far, at least. Because the Kat Von D one is, you know, pretty thick. This is just semi that. And then I always like to go in around the perimeters and blend it in with a beauty blender. So I have been wanting to try this for forever, you guys. I watch Carly Bible's videos. I love, love, love her videos. And she's obsessed with the Graftobian, I believe it's called, little contour palette. And this one is in the shade Warm Palette number 3. And I know that she likes to use this shade right here, the darkest shade. So I'm gonna test out this shade, but of course I had to get the brush that she loves too, because I just wanna try out her little contour routine. So this is the M436 from Morphe. So I know she likes to apply it directly on the face, which I was going to try, but I don't have a brush right now to apply it with, and I really don't want to go in my beauty room and get one. So we're just gonna do what I normally do, which is use it on the brush first and then apply it to the face. I think first what I'm gonna use is this beautiful bronzer shade. I will try it one day though, her method with just putting it straight on the face. So I'm gonna use that second last shade as a little bit of a bronzing shade. Oh wow. Super pigmented. Ooh, I like this, you guys. There's no wonder why she loves it, and it looks gorgeous. It's just a nice, kind of cream formula. So when you apply it on the skin, you just have this very natural looking look. It's not matte, it's not too dewy. So let's take the brush that she likes to use. It's pretty small, so I think it'll be perfect for contouring. So I'm gonna take a little bit, since it seems super pigmented, of the darker shade. I know she uses this to blend it out once it's already on the face, but this should work too. Well, it is seeming to, the brush seems to be blending it out nicely, which is good. And I like this color. What I like about it is because it's a dual fiber, these nice fibers on top blend it out without moving the product too much, so it doesn't look patchy. Because that's always my problem with blending out product on the skin, like the cream contour. I feel like sometimes it gets patchy because it almost over blends it, but I like how this doesn't do that. And you know what? I like this like straight edge because I feel like I can do my nose contour with that. I'm not the type that likes a super precise nose contour. Meh, nah, that's not working. Never mind, scratch that. Let me go over that with some concealer from the sponge. And I'll switch over to this Sigma Duo Fiber Blend. So I'm just gonna set the under eye and the contour with the Shade and Light Contour Palette quickly. So Morphe came out with these little blush trios, which look really pretty. This is the shade Pop of Coral. So I think I'm gonna use this shade today. Actually, let's add a little bit of color and use this one. It's just a little bit peachier, that shade called Boss. It's really flattering. And you know what? I like how it's not overly pigmented, but when you apply it, it still shows and it looks really natural. Okay, you know what I really want to try? I want to apply a little bit of the new Fenty. This is a little bit out of order, but the new Fenty Body Lava in Who Needs Clothes. It looks gorgeous. So I don't want it to be, I mean, I don't know how this is. I don't want it to be too like, I don't want to look like the Tin Man or whatever it's called. But so I think I'm going to use like whatever's left over, the foundation on here. I feel like it'll mix nicely. Yeah, let's hope that works. Let's see. Oh, baby. I like this. And it smells delicious. Oh my God, it smells so good. And I like that because if you apply this on the body, you can look shimmering and glowing. Do you guys see? Ooh, I am satisfied right now. I was a bit worried. I was like, I don't know, like I don't want to look like the Tin Man here with like a sparkly chest. But no, it just gives you this effortless, dewy glow. Like, oh my God, I feel like a little mermaid who just got out of the ocean. Wow, I like this a lot. So if you put this on the body, not only is it going to look good, it's going to naturally make you smell good. Like I've always said, body lotions that smell good is way better than perfume because it soaks into the skin, it sits there, and it just radiates off of you. Love the scent of this, and I really like that a lot. But I'm gonna put this on the cheek. Would that work? Let's try if it'll work. I mean, we're not gonna know until we try. So I'm gonna add just a little bit because I don't wanna, you know, make any mistakes here. Oh, yes, thank you. How beautiful. Rihanna always does it though. And this looks so natural. I feel like I would so wear this on a no makeup day even. Put a little bit on the cheek and people will literally think that you're just glowing from within. So for highlight, L'Oreal came out with an entire like Lumi Glow Nude collection. So I really want to try these. They came out with little highlight palettes, which always just remind me of Anastasia for some reason, even though there's 4 and not 6. So I think I really want to try this shade right here. And this is from the 760 Moon Kissed palette. But they also have this beautiful 750 Sun Kissed palette. Here are the two side by side. So I'm really curious to try this because L'Oreal highlights are like a hit or miss. You know, sometimes the formula is just not good. Sometimes I feel like the formula is a little bit dry, but you know what? I guess we'll see. Even though I do have some of that Fenty underneath, we'll see how, I guess, the two look together. Ooh, really nice, but I am actually going to switch over and mix it with this because I feel like it's going to look borderline too light for me. It is beautiful, but I feel like it's shining even more because of the Fenty underneath. I don't know how this would shine so much on its own. I feel like they might look a bit dry because, yeah, just a little bit dull because I was swatching it on my hand, like the powder, and it just seemed a bit powdery and not as like wet feeling and like wet looking as you would want it to be. But this looked really good on the hand. I was gonna try this out today, but I kind of got sucked into the Fenty. But I tried this on the hand and showed you guys on IG stories and it looked really good. Okay, so I just did my brows, primed my eyes, and now we're gonna try the KKW and Mario palette. I'm so excited, you guys. I really wanna do, like, I mean, I know so many looks have been done with this palette. How many looks can you do with blue? But I'm into it. Like, I really wanna try this blue. That's what I'm going for. And I really wanna do, like, I have the idea in my head. I just wanna do a blown out like full blown out all over the lid, blue smoky eye, and maybe like a halo center. We'll see. So let's go ahead and just start with a nice transition. Of course, I always like to do that. I'm curious to see the formula on these, but I just feel like Mario would not do us wrong. So I am gonna kind of put this a bit high up. Since I do have like smaller lid space, I really want that blue to shine and I want it to show. So I'm gonna extend my lid space by just applying, you know, the crease shade a bit higher than my actual crease. That way when I'm looking forward, people will still be able to see the blue. Well, this is applying really nicely. And I kind of want to like fan it out and wing it out. So let's just like bring it all out. You know what? I'm already going to take the opportunity to put it underneath the lower lash as well. Almost as like a little lower lash transition. And I'm just going to connect it all because I want to make it like super blown out and almost winged out. So I want to take this beautiful blue. I want to try it with a pencil. I want to try it with a brush and then I want to try it with my finger and see what kind of works. So I'm going to take the Sigma Exact Blend E32 brush. Let's pick up this gorgeous blue. Tap it off. Hopefully there isn't a large amount of fallout. Oh, wow. Normally with shadows like this, you don't want to apply it, like you want to apply it more with your finger, but this even applies like beautifully with the brush. Wow, do you see that pigment? Like I only dipped into the palette once and I already like have such a large portion done. As long as you tap it out before you put it on the eye, you won't experience any fallout. And as you just kind of like press it down and you're not too loose with it, haven't experienced any fallout, which is really good. So now I'm going to take a clean brush. This is the Sigma E25 blending brush, and we're just going to go around those edges, blend everything out, and then we'll probably reapply the blue just to make sure that it doesn't get lost and it stays ultra pigmented. It's always nice to blend colors like this with a clean brush so that you're not spreading the color too far and you just have more control that way. But I really want to put the blue underneath the eye as well. So I know it looks a little crazy right now, but don't worry, we're going to blend everything out and make everything look super seamless. Another clean brush for underneath the eye. Just make sure you really blend out all these edges. I'm going to go back in with some of that brown and go right in between those two shades just to make sure they blend nicely and kind of transition into each other. Going over it again with that original brush, we're going to just pop that blue back all over the lid so that it's intense again, because you might lose some of that intensity as you do all that blending. So for the inner corner, I'm going to put this beautiful icy silver white. Okay, so I have these really cool eye lights by BH Cosmetics that I just got in the mail, and I really want to use them, and I kind of want to just pop that in the center, maybe see how that works. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but I guess we'll see. This is the shade Chill Pill and BFF. I kind of just wanted to put it in the center, you know, just to get that nice, like, see that nice just like reflection. I don't want to put it all over. So using the opposite side of the same brush from before, I'm just gonna blend that out. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna ruin it by putting some of this. I possibly am, so that's why I'm just gonna put like the tiniest amount first so that I don't go full out. Ooh, so much for tiny amount. I could always cover it up if anything, but let's blend that out now. And then now I'm gonna flip it over, and you see how there's like leftover product from the blue shadow from before? Just gonna go over all of that because it's gonna help like blend everything together and make it look super seamless. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more of that original shade Chill Pill. And I mean, I was gonna go all out and pop some glitter in the center, but I think I'm probably taking it too far, getting too excited. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some mascara and also some falsies, and I'll be right back for the lips. Okay, so now that the lashes are done, we're gonna move on to the lips. The collection came with 2 glosses and 1 lipstick. So I'm not really sure if I wanna do the gloss or the lipstick or both, but I do know that I want to overline my lips a little bit, so I'm gonna take MAC Strip Down. So I'm gonna start off with the lipstick and then I'll decide if I want the gloss or not, but I don't know, I think I might just stop at the lipstick. Let's see, actually let's do a little swatch. I don't want to put too much on, but it's super creamy. Like it glides on nicely, but it's still matte, so it's like a creamy matte. Wow, that's a really beautiful, like everyday nude color. So let's show the lip glosses. This is Super Nude. And then this is Juicy. I don't know, I feel like since I have so much going on in the eyes and like a little bit of a glossy center, let's just keep the lips super muted. So I'm just gonna finish off this look with some Glam Glow and some Morphe Prep and Set. Okay, so that is pretty much it for all the products that I tested out today. I'm absolutely obsessed with this look. You guys know I had to match it with the jean jacket because I feel like when I see this eye, I feel like I'm wearing a jean jacket on the eyes. But I'm absolutely obsessed with the KKW collection. I feel like everything was so beautiful. I'm excited to try the glosses, but the lipstick is so comfortable on the lips, and I love just how like nude it is. It's not super nude where it's like flesh tone. It still gives you a little bit of life, a little bit of color. I also want to mention the Fenty kind of like body lava. It is absolutely beautiful, but I do want to let you guys know that it is kind of sticky and moist. I know people hate the word moist. It's not completely dry. It feels a little bit wet on the skin. That's not my absolute favorite because when I was doing my hair, I just felt like my hair was kind of sticking to my body a little bit. And I can only imagine in the summertime, you already feel a little bit wet because it's like you get a little bit sweaty. So that's the only thing that I don't really like about it. I wish that it kind of dried down to a, you know, matte finish, but still had that beautiful glow. But I feel like if you have very dry skin, you're gonna love this because it's probably not going to be sticky on you if you have dry skin. But because my skin is already super moisturized and I have like oily skin, it does leave that sticky finish on me, so just letting you guys know that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm so in love with this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thumbs up for doing like a really colorful eye. I feel like I haven't played with color in so long, you guys, but I'm happy that I did. I'm feeling it today, so yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.